Good morning, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing this fine young morning? Well, for me, it's morning. How are you guys and gals? Me? I'm good. Good. Um, Trying to get this guy finished up and moved on to the next piece here pretty soon. Um, I'm gonna try to focus on getting as much done on this guy as possible this morning. I'm really gonna push and see if we can get at least close to finished within the next couple hours. Um, Fair warning, I am officially on baby duty this morning, so it was a little bit of a conflict of schedule. So if my daughter wakes up early before 2 hours from now, I may have to cut it short. So my apologies ahead of time. But parenthood calls. So um, just be forewarned. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Hey, Steph, how are you? Oh, the ever important coffee. How's everybody else doing? How's everybody? If this is the first time hanging out with me on this stream, this is the piece that I've been working on for the last couple of episodes. Just to give you a look at the reference, I just found this on Pinterest. I chose this because it had a really good reference images of both sides. So, and I like the design. It's really nice. Other than that, no real special reason. Cold coffee's good though. Cold coffee is good. You know what's good about cold coffee? You can drink it faster. That's a pro tip, by the way. All right. So, one of the things that I try to do is step back and look at overall proportions. A really cool thing that you can do is you can use Transpose Master to fix general proportions. So what I did was instead of going through and moving all of these pieces by hand, I just use the Transpose Master. So I'll use T-Pose Mesh. Basically what that does is it takes all of my pieces and puts them into a temporary tool like this. Alright, so this is when press T-Pose sub T when you're finished. So what this is like, if you look here, this is all one mesh now, which is nice. So what I can do is go use my move brush and just say, oh, well, I want to maybe tweak the proportions a little bit here. I want to bring that knuckle back down a little bit here. I feel like it was creeping a little bit too high. Maybe the wrist needs to come up a little bit. So I use this a lot for, like, if general proportions are like a little bit off, I'll just go in and change some stuff real quick. If I feel that looks okay, then just go back into Transpose Master, hit T-Pose back to subtools, and it takes all those transformations and divvies it out back into all of your subtools. Super handy, and should wait for it to finish before I jinx anything. Okay, 18 seconds, that's not bad. Really, yeah, so I feel that it feels better. But it's really stable too. Like I don't think I've ever had a crash there. It's really nice. Okay. So let's start working on some of these wrinkles. Here's what I'm looking at is this piece here. Alright, just gonna add some more of these details in. Yo, Rodeska, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Alright, so we've got pull coming from here, like this. What's up, Thunder Bunny? How you doing? Oh my god. Thunder Buddy, you spelled my name right. I know it's there, but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, man. But you get the points of the day for typing the name out and actually getting it correct. What's up, Vindy? How you doing? So questions are always welcome too, guys, if you have any. Um, Always happy to answer questions as I go, to the best of my knowledge. Uh, no, stream's there. How's the art coming? Art's coming across good, man. Is everybody else okay to see in the stream? Oh, what's up, Brendon? Okay, thanks, man. Getting there. Getting there. Really want to pull this up more. Right, I'm looking at this shadow density, making sure that I have enough height depth there. We'll pull this back a little bit. Oh, you can see it now. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Alright, so then, what's that? Why is that doing that? Oh. So, this happens a lot when I forget to turn on backface mask. So this is one of the reasons why I pull backface mask out onto my my workspace. It's because I always forget when it's on or not. Thanks, Thunder Bunny. What's up, Miguez? Miguez? How you doing, man? So, what I'm going to do to fix that is just turn backface mask on for my clay buildup, and then I'm just going to pull this back. And then I'm going to make sure that, so when I switch to smooth, it actually has backface mask on smooth as well. So I want to make sure that I just redo this really quickly. Thanks, man. I need to finish it up. I've been working on it for a little bit too long, but it tends to happen like usually when you're streaming, you can probably cut your production time or multiply your production time by 3, 2 to 3. If you're not Michael Pavlovich, that guy's a beast. He could do all of this and stream, and still do it just as fast. It's crazy. Afternoon, son? Son? That's what my dad used to say. Son? Alright, we're gonna just throw a little bit more down there. What's up, Sewell? Yes, you could use that. Okay, and then we're pushing into the hand, so I'm just going to actually just throw this back a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I picked up and have been watching a lot of demos from Chaos Masons. If you guys aren't familiar with those guys, who've done some absolutely amazing work. So they just put out a cube brush tutorial on their samurai. I think it was Doused. I think it was Frederick Doused. But Chaos Masons, regardless. So I picked up some really cool workflows from them, and I'm going to show you what I do now based on what I learned from those dudes. So basically what I want to do is I want to kind of just retopologize this guy because he's just really messy. So what I'm going to do is I just wanted to this top face, but I can't get it because my poly groups are messed up, right? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mask the front face. So in order to do that, if I switch to my mask pen, right, I can use backface mask on my mask pen, right? So now I just mask this side, and it actually only masks that front piece. Alright, so then I can do group masked. Well, I'll just clean it up afterwards. Yeah, what's up, man? Hi, Isaiah. Do you reach apologize manually, or is it possible to use ZRemesh or ZMod? It really depends on your workflow. But yes, you could do it manually, or you could do it in here. If it's a full game res mesh, I'll do it manually because I like to have full control over all of my topology flow. But if it's little pieces like this, I mean, I don't know. I think it really depends. All right, so usually I'll just start with this, right, and then I'll hide everything else, right. Nothing a little cleanup won't fix. So I'm just gonna hit double on that so I can see everything. Let's delete hidden. Actually, before I do that, so usually what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll duplicate this before I do all that. And what's awesome is that it saves, right? It doesn't, it, when you duplicate, it doesn't get rid of your history, right? So I can go back in time, duplicate it, and then go back to where I was, and then have this piece. Oh yeah, yo, Sora, how you doing, buddy? All right, so now I have a piece like this. All I have to do is just clean it up real quick. I could do that with the slice curve. So what I'll do is just come in here. Right, I don't really care that it's going to cut it short. Just cut that off, hide it, delete hidden. Cut that off, hide it, delete hidden. Because I'm gonna go back eventually and reshape the outer part of this. Right. So I'm just worried about nice, crisp, clean lines at the moment. So delete hidden, and then hide that, delete hidden. Right, now I have this nice front face, and then this is the one I'll retopo. So going to ZRemesh, and I'll put my adaptive strength down to say maybe 20. Put my target size like way, way, way down. Maybe keep groups, hit ZRemesh, see what that looks like. Right, it does a pretty good job. Right, I could probably even go a little bit lower. Alright, so something like that. Yeah, still the glove, man. Still the glove. So now I can come here, and then I could just use my move brush and pull these out, straighten these guys out like this. But I highly recommend you guys picking up the Chaos Masons awesome tutorial on their Samurai that they just put out. Tons and tons of great info on there. Let's have this one go up here like this. So basically just get a good low polys on this so that I can move these points around a little bit. Alright, so now I have a nice clean mesh. So the thickness, I can just go back into edge loops and do panel loops. So like maybe take this down to, let's say 2 loops there, and the elevation I'll go to negative because I want it to go in, right? So this is going to be the outer piece. The elevation, if you put it at 0, it'll go in and out from where your plane is here. But if I want to do just in, you do it there. And then bevel, maybe I just want it down to like maybe 10. Alright, and then regroup loops, and let's just try that maybe down at here. Let's take polish off. Okay, I want that a lot thicker. Alright, see, now we get some really nice topology flowing through there. And actually, you know what? I don't think I think I just want 1 loop. Okay, that looks alright. Alright, and then let's do... actually, you know what? I may want a little bit thicker than that. So let's go just a little bit thicker. Okay, that's fine. So now I've got even topology, but it's a little bit messy. So maybe what I'll do is do group by normals. Right. And then each side looks pretty good. And then we'll do deformation polish by groups. Alright, then maybe we can either divide that or we can do dynamic subdivision, which is my control D. So if we go into geometry, dynamic subdiv, maybe we'll turn this on to flat subdiv, there we go. And then dynamic all the way up to 3. Right, so now we got something really nice when it comes to good even topology, right? And it's super low, so if I undo that, we're only looking at 370 polys. Not bad, not bad. So there's a couple of different ways